Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. We are back again with another one, and my name is Sam, and we are talking about something that has been so interesting in the world of football that was announced yesterday. Unfortunately, it's something that was never put to the public until we are just being let, or until they just started to let us know that they are working on the thing. It's like we were never given any chance to even decide what to say about it, even what we are thinking about it. They just tell us that this is exactly what is about to happen. Now, I've been having a problem before I do anything. Where are you, man? I'm here, sir. Sorry for coming late. There were some crazy things that I was been doing here. But anyway, I'm here, Football Connect family, and I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another one. And we are talking about FIFA. Yes, today we are talking about the football itself. Like we are going to the source, talking about FIFA. That's what we are doing here today. And we are going to talk about some crazy changes that they're trying to do in the world of football, which some I might agree with them, but some I'm like, no, man, come on, this does not make sense. So let's talk about it. What are we covering? Firstly, if you are one of those people who have been having a problem with accepting that now we are living at a point where VAR is making decisions, it's doing everything that we want to do, it's actually giving us an idea of where the game should be going, like, and whatever that is supposed to be happening in the football game. If you're still having a problem with that, then I'm sorry. FIFA not gonna wait for you to accept that. In fact, they keep moving on each and every time. And what have they done today? Oh, yeah, let's get to it now. We're gonna be looking at it. So I wanna hear your thoughts in the comment section. Are you in agreement with what FIFA are about to decide? And you're wondering if you're just hearing this for the first time. Yes, I will explain what is happening, but I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with the thoughts or the new rules that FIFA are trying to implement? I don't know, because I'm still having a hard time to accept what FIFA is saying, but that's the new rules that are being set. Now, if you didn't hear, FIFA have come up with some new rules that they want to change in football, in the football systems, and they feel like they need to try by all means to see if they can work. So what they're going to do is this. They are going to try to make sure that they do it in some of the teams that are playing some preseason matches and also other tournaments that they can put their hands on, so that they try by all means to see if they can produce whatever they think that they can get out of these new crazy laws that they're saying they're about to put. So let's get it more in depth of what I'm talking about. So now, the systems of football, we have already know them, what we are talking about. We are talking about the game being played for 45 minutes. We are talking about somebody getting a yellow card and a red card is sent out of the game. And we are talking about things like if the goalkeeper holds the ball, a back pass the ball, it is a penalty or a free kick or an indirect kick. Yeah, I think it's an indirect kick. And you see all those rules that we see in football every single time. Whenever you file a person, it's a free kick. If it's in the 18 area, it's what? Those are the type of systems that we're talking about. Now, FIFA are trying by all means to do something about it. They're trying to tweak it a little bit so that they go exactly to whatever they want to do. Now, let me tell you the first law that they're saying they want to change. FIFA is saying that now, we know that people have loved to watch football and they know that it's always a 45 minutes game. And when you get in it, you know that you're going to watch 45 halves and 45 halves, then the game is over. Whatever that happens in that 45 minutes or in that 90 minutes determine which team that wins. But FIFA have come up with a new law now. They're saying that now each half is going to have 30 minutes. So it means 15 minutes of game time of each and every half is going to be removed out of this. It means that if your team were saying that we're going to be scoring in 45 minutes time, no, FIFA saying that it's no longer work. 30 minutes is the only time that they're giving you, and if 30 minutes are up, that is over. That is it, it's done. If 30 minutes are on, it is done. So that's that's the first law. That's saying that they are going to reduce the time to 30 minutes, which means every game will take 60 minutes, which is equivalent to 1 hour. So it means in each and every game, only 1 hour and it's over. We go to the next game. 1 hour played and we go to the next game. Now you might be asking yourself, why are they doing that? Remember, we're talking about, we have those extra time, we have those throw-ins that players takes forever, especially when they're leading. We have all those things. What are they going to do about it? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Before I go tell you what they're going to do, the next law is, I want to tell you this idea of reducing the time to 30 minutes in each half. I think it came from European Super League. Yeah, you remember that runaway league that was supposed to be done, and the teams were supposed to be playing and stuff like that, which the Real Madrid, the Liverpools, all those big six teams of England and other teams were supposed to be playing. They had talked about themselves reducing the time that the team players will be in the ground. So it means it was already something that they've been planning and they've been working towards accomplishing. Now it seems like FIFA, as much as they have worked so hard to destroy this runaway league Super Cup, they still are going to take some of the laws that these guys were trying to put into their game, which is to reduce the time. That's where this is coming from, I believe. So when I'm telling you this, it's not like they're asking us what we think about this situation. They're just telling us that they're already experimenting it to see if their boards or whoever that is running FIFA are excited about it, they're going to allow it to run. So in other words, you have nothing to say about this. Whether you like it or not, I, Sam, cannot even say anything about this because I apparently have no power to change that. Anyway, secondly, you were wondering why, if you reduce 30 minutes, then the game will be boring. What's going to happen when players are wasting time and stuff like that? Now, listen to this. Every single time when the ball goes out of the ground, this is the second rule that is being put. Every single time that when the ball goes out of the ground, guess what? The ref stops his time. So I'm talking about Marty Taylor in the Premier League, and the ball goes out, he's going to be pressing that. Anthony Taylor is going to be pressing that watch to stop the time until the ball comes back into the ground. So it means that if your goalkeeper is going to be taking years to kick the ball, if the ball goes out, we are going to look at him until he decides to play the game and the ball gets into the ground. So it means that if it is 30 minutes that is going to be played football, it's going to be 30 minutes max. No, nothing's going to happen. The ball, if it's in the ground for 30 minutes max, the game will be played. You understand? So it doesn't matter if we are going to reach 45 minutes or what, when the ball is going out and what. As long as the ball is in the ground, 30 minutes is exactly the time that is going to be played and everything's going to happen like that. That is the rule that FIFA is putting. Let's talk about another rule, because there is another rule, which is unlimited substitutions. So because of COVID-19 and the situation that has been happening, what FIFA decided to do, because the players were not supposed to be sweating a lot, to be exhausting their body organs that much, the way FIFA had actually come up with an idea that at least every team is allowed to do 5 substitutions, except of the Premier League, because it is only the Premier League that refused that rule, but the rest of the leagues have been doing it, and other tournaments that each and every team was allowed to do at least 5 substitutions. Now look at what FIFA are thinking. They're saying that if we have agreed with the manager that he's going to have 15 substitutes, he's allowed to put either of those players while the game is still being played in those, listen to me on this, in those 30 minutes of halves. So it means that if Jurgen Klopp is not really satisfied by Mane or the whole almost half of his team, he's allowed to stop, then make a substitutes of about 10 or even more players, because he's allowed to do so. FIFA making it a rule that they're allowed to do that. Imagine, that'll be crazy. Like that's literally the most craziest nonsense I've heard in my life. Like, we love that the teams are limited to put every player in the field. We love that. That's what makes the game interesting. It means that if the manager messes up, he's not allowed to come and try to undo his mistake. Now FIFA are taking that sort of experience or the excitement that we get when the manager put a wrong player into the ground. FIFA are actually taking that away from us. They're taking away from that. That rule is going away. We can't do anything about it. That's what FIFA is saying. Secondly, oh no, that's almost one, two, three. Let me just say the fourth rule that they're thinking of doing, which is, by the way, I'm not saying that we are being asked if we have anything that we can say here. They are already experimenting this thing. So it means that they have passed the decision stage. Now they see if they can work in the game so that they can just make it and pass it as a rule. They are saying if a player gets a yellow card, listen to this. This is the crazy point. The ref, or when a player gets a yellow card, he goes out for 5 minutes while the game continues. No, I'm saying that your team has 12 players in the ground. If your goalkeeper gets a yellow card from the from the ref, now let me tell you how crazy that is. If your goalkeeper gets a yellow card from the ref, he's going out of the match for 5 minutes while the game continues. Now there is my question. Alisson makes a mistake, gets a yellow card. He goes out. Who's gonna stop the goals from going in? Is the team gonna be allowed to say that no, let's put another goalkeeper there so that we try by all means to cover that situation? Or is there anything that is gonna happen? Because they're saying that if five it's 5 minutes for a yellow card. Like in rugby now, we are now in rugby. That's all that they're saying. We are now definitely in rugby. And if the goalkeeper, the dangerous part that these guys don't understand, rugby is different from football. Rugby, you don't need a goalkeeper to stop another player from passing you and going to do those traps. But in football, you need a goalkeeper. And because the goalkeepers are part of the game, if they get yellow cards, 5 minutes out of the game, it's easy for me to just target that there's no goalkeeper. I kick the ball from my own side and scores. It means that goal, that moment we saw in Euro 2020 where the goalkeeper was not on his position and the Czech Republic player kicked it from outside and it went straight to the goals. Those moments will be happening for fun in the world of football. Those things happen for fun. But guess what? We have no any decisions over the matter. We cannot change the situation. We cannot agree or disagree to what they're saying. They are already practicing this. They are already putting it into consideration. They're already testing it, and that's what they're doing. Super League doesn't sound bad now, you know. So now I'm gonna tell you some of the comments that I saw on social media. Don McTough, he's saying this. Now, Super League does not really sound that bad either way. It does not sound bad now that we're talking about Super League. Let's just go and join the Super League. The other comment is this. This is practically the 5-a-side rule with unlimited substitutes and a time out for yellow cards. That's crazy. That's what they're doing. This is exactly what they're deciding to do. To take away the excitement of football and put whatever they want to put in the game, as much as we don't like it or we don't accept it. This is what FIFA is saying. It's crazy, right? And also, okay, what else? Throwing played with feet. And I almost forgot. The other rule is this. There's no longer a player who's allowed to hold the ball with his legs. Whenever you are out, the throw-in is going to be kicked like a free kick. So I'm saying Trent Alexander-Arnold is very close to the goalkeeper, sets the ball nicely, and it is a throw-in. He's capable of hitting it straight, and it curves in straight into the goalkeeper as a goal, because it is now kicked by the feet. It is now kicked by the feet. Imagine to my craziness the things that I'm hearing and what people are thinking of doing. Imagine. So this is my question. Are we going to accept this crazy rule that they're putting? Do we see like this is exactly what we need to see in our football, where where a goalkeeper can just be sent out because he has committed a foul. It goes out for 5 minutes. Where 30 minutes is now the game is not the time issue. I think it should have been 35. At least remove 10 minutes in a half, not 15 minutes. That's a lot of players have turned the game. A lot of teams have turned the game in the last 15 minutes of each and every half. So if they got 30 minutes, that's a lot. 15 minutes is a lot of time. At least make 35 minutes. I can accept that. It's a lot, people. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Secondly, the clock going out. Now, this one, I don't have a problem with it. If the ball goes out and stopping the time, it means that it just kills the idea of teams trying to waste the time with these situations. You are no longer allowed to do so. Football continues and your time will wait for you. It means that even when there is an injury, it's like one of those serious injuries, it means football can wait for any time they want while the clock is not moving. That is a good idea either way. Don't like it, but it's an idea that I can accept. Unlimited substitutes, no, now that I don't get. So it means, let me just say, if now Alisson gets a yellow card, Klopp, is he allowed to make a substitute of him so that he replaces the goalkeeper? Don't know. Then when he's back, now 5 minutes in, he substitutes him back into the field. Because now it's unlimited. We don't know if a player who goes out of the field can also come back, because I've seen it happen in basketball. And it looks like FIFA are trying by all means to try by all means to bring all the laws and everything that is happening from different places of football or of sports, if I can say. Model report says that the World Football Governing Body, yes, are looking for ways to improve the game and are trialing on series of different rules in the future of Football Cup, young youth tournaments, under 19, from PSV to AZ, Akem, RB Leipzig and Club Brugge, and all are partaking in this experiment, which will feature 5 key regulations. So these are the regulations. Firstly, instead of 90 minutes, it's going to be 30 minutes. Now, I did already go through all these things. In April, you might have remembered Real Madrid, Perez hinting that a shorter games in the Super European Cup or whatever that was. It looks like that's exactly what's going to be happening here, people. Do I like it? No. Can I accept it? I don't think I have a choice. But FIFA are using whatever they have in store to make their decisions. As much as we don't want to see them happening, that's where we are. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Are FIFA right to do what they are thinking of doing here? Can we say that this is exactly what we want to see in the world of football? Can we say that this is exactly what we are going to be looking at in the world of football? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I've told you all the rules. I've told you. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm going to come back again live from your comments to hear if you agree with me and whatever that is happening here, and telling me that you feel like that some of the rules are crazy and are unacceptable. And secondly, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Football Connect. I've been your host, Sam, and you have been your guys. I've been telling you the new rolos that are about to be featuring in this game, or in this beautiful game that we have now come to know and love, and really been excited to watch, that it could really change, and it's about to change. Oh, guess what? It is changing. Tell me in the comment section, guys. This has been Sam, and I hope you enjoyed. It's a crazy turn of events. Let's see what FIFA does. Thank you very much for watching. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Sam is out. Peace out. See you on another video. Gone.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.